thank the people who invited me, giving me the opportunity to share with you some thoughts. Inshallah, because we're at the doors of Ramadan, ala abwab Ramadan, I want to talk a little bit about the purpose of Ramadan. Not so much about Ramadan itself, but about the purpose. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, كتب على يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. The Quran generally does not give a specific reason when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives an injunction. Sometimes Allah does, and sometimes Allah tells us why He's doing a thing, and other times He doesn't. But in this situation, which is fasting, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us very clearly why He's given us fasting, and that is in order to achieve taqwa. The goal of Islam itself is the acquisition of taqwa. In other words, for the Muslim to literally enter into the state of taqwa, which is a conscious awareness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It engenders a fear of the punishment of Allah and a desire for the pleasure of Allah in the heart of the servant. If you look in Surah Al-Mulk, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يُسَبِّحُ لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض الملك القدوس العزيز الحكيم. That everything in the heavens and the earth is glorifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that He is al-Malik, the King, al-Quddus, the Holy and the Pure, al-Aziz, the Precious, the Exalted, the Dignified, al-Hakim, the Wise, the Knower. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala informs us that هُوَ الَّذِي بَعَثَ فِي الْأُمِّيِّينَ رَسُولًا. He is the one who sent amongst the unlettered people a messenger, Rasula. And then He tells us, يَتْلُو عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتِهِ, that He recites to them the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَيُزَكِّيهِمْ, and He purifies them. وَيُعَلِّمُهُمَ الْكِتَابِ وَالْحِكْمَةِ, and He teaches them the book and the wisdom. وَإِن كَانُوا مِن قَبْلُ لَفِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. Even though they had prior to that been in clear and manifest error. Now the Prophet ﷺ was sent as a messenger, and we are told in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, الَّذِينَ يَتَّبِعُونَ الرَّسُولَ النَّبِيَّ الْأُمِّيِّ الَّذِي يَجِدُونَهُ مَكْتُوبًا عِنْدَهُمْ فِي التَّوْرَاةِ وَالْإِنْجِيلِ. Those who follow the unlettered prophet, the one